Welcome back, guys. So this is what it looks like with all the cards in it. This is a 4U server rack. So this is the one I unboxed. Now I upgraded the 3 fans in the front. They're a little noisy, but they suck in more air. Now I received a power supply that ended up being faulty, so I had to modify it, which is why it looks really messy. I modified the case to stick a secondary power supply in there, and that is only because these are 1080 Ti's and they require more power. If you're mining for Ethereum, you're doing the same setup, but your cards require less energy. You're going to use only the one power supply. Nothing is touching, everything is working. I've had this rig working for the past 4 days, no issues. I've taken it off online because my power supply board splitter, so we call it, became faulty and I had to swap it out. Anyhow, so previous to upgrading to the current fans that I have, I upgraded to actually these fans, and as you can see, they take a lot of power. They're super loud. They sound like a Boeing 747, and it was just not, it doesn't make sense to keep that in your house unless you have a big warehouse you want to store it into. Well, then you don't care. I care. So I ordered a different regulator, not like this. Goes in the back. It's got a little knob. You can manually adjust it. These fans, they do 3,000 RPM. They're very quiet. These puppies, they do 5,700 RPM. So they're much louder. Now I'm okay with maybe around 5 or 4,800 RPM. It won't be noisy. You won't hear it. They're only noisy when they're at full capacity. So I'm gonna wait for that to come in. Also, I'm still waiting on the replacement power supply because mine came in defective. The shipping was just poor shipping. There was no bubble wrap, nothing. It came in a box. It was obvious it was damaged during shipping. You could literally pick it up and shake it. You would hear all the parts inside. Anyhow, once again, yes, it does look messy, but everything works. No problems. I will have another one arriving very shortly, any day now, and I will migrate another rig from the shelf to a box, and I will give you further updates on the temperatures, the full build, and yada yada yada. Any questions you have, feel free to ask me. Anything you guys want me to particularly film, feel free to request. Any other thing that comes up to your mind regarding this type of setup, go ahead, post your question. I'll gladly answer it. So, sum it up. These are the fans. They suck in the air. Air goes through the cards. Now, one thing to keep in mind is it's not important how much air you can put onto the cards. It's just got to be enough. It's got to be a little bit. But it's very important how much air you take away from the cards. So the air is always around because there's holes everywhere. There's holes on the side. The air will come. It's not a tight box, not sealed. But it's very important how well you evacuate the hot air. Now, the power supply also has a fan. It'll suck in the air to cool itself down and blow out the hot air in the back. So you not only have the 2 fans here that are blowing out the air, you also have the power supply blowing out the air. It's very, very cool. I don't have my cards running hot, even though it's super tight, and people get misled and they think, oh my god, they're so tight. There's no way you're gonna cool them down. There is a way. This is the way. I'll show you guys everything. It's very, very simple. It's just a little tight when you're doing these kind of big fans and big cards. You have to move things over, shift them around. I'll show you guys everything in the videos coming up. But long story short, 4U setup, Everything works. I'll just close that really quick. Give you guys a look. All the cards are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, missing one. Well, I just updated the system, so that could be it. 4, 5. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to restart it. I just did a driver update on all the PCIe connections. And there we have it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything works in that little tight case. Miner automatically starts. Everything's up and running. There we go. 6 miner threads started. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your questions or wait for the next video.